What is going on, vinyl community? Mike back again here, this time just with a quick update video. I've been buying quite a few things here recently, so I thought I probably should try to get ahead of the game a little bit and show some records, at least, off that I've been purchasing. I've been buying a lot more CDs here recently just because of the price, and I've just been finding some hella good deals. So, but of course, I'm still buying vinyl, so that's what I will show off here. That and one cassette. I guess I'll start off with the cassette here first. I've known about this artist for a while, but this is the first thing of hers that I've owned. This is Ways Blood, and this is In Darkness, Here Is a Glow cassette. So, really love her style. Very 70s influence. Joni Mitchell comes to mind when listening to her. But yeah, and this is on a black cassette there. Or I guess it's not black, it's actually a purple cassette. It's black in the case, but yeah. Great stuff. Mellow, but really do enjoy what she is putting out. Beautiful voice. Really digging this. So yeah, Ways Blood. There we go. The One and Lonely cassette. Next up, went to a local flea market here, and there's a booth in the back that is kind of like a little mini record store. Very cool. I might make a video on them at some point, but ended up spending 25 bucks altogether. Bought 3 CDs and then this record as well, all for 25 bucks. So that record being Marilyn, I believe that's how you say their name, Marilyn or something, Marilyn. I don't know. I could be saying that wrong. Misplaced Childhood, progressive rock band, really good stuff. Glad to pick this up. I actually listened to these guys way back in the day. I remember not being that impressed with them, but as I've gotten older and more into progressive rock, like say like Porcupine Tree or Riverside, to name a few, and of course progressive metal I love. And of course then there's Genesis going way back. But yeah, so I've only spun side one of this so far, but really digging it. So glad I picked this up, $15, which I thought was a pretty good deal. I believe it is original pressing, so it's on MCA, Capitol, I'm sorry. Capitol Records, but yeah, very good. Next up, we have Dave Matthews Band. This is their new one with Walk Around the Moon. Pretty good so far, what I've heard. Only spun the first side of this as well, but yeah. Tried to give Dave Matthews Band a second chance here recently. I'm glad I did. I listened to some of his stuff back in the day, of course, as we all probably did. But for whatever reason, I've always felt like he's been an artist that I couldn't appreciate for some reason. Just kind of like falling into that trap of music snobbery, or Dave Matthews Band, really. But man, he surrounds himself with some great musicians. This album, from what I've heard so far, is pretty great. I've also picked up These Crowded Streets, which is a phenomenal album. Awesome, in my opinion. I forgot how good that album was. And then the recently EP, which came out in the early to mid 90s, but that has an awesome cover of Beyond the Watchtower on it. Beyond, all above the Watchtower. Sorry, but yeah, Dave Matthews Band. Good to get him into the collection here. Next up, we have Pixie. Dreams, Pains, and Paper Planes. It's kind of a mini album of hers. She is from the UK, I believe, but really digging this. Heavily 90s influence, especially, I guess, like, go back to that British, I guess they call it baggy sound, like with EMF and maybe Jesus Jones and some bands that have fallen into that, like, but yeah, this is really fun. I got this off of, what was that website? Merch Bar. Paid probably a little more than I should have for this, but it was on pre-order for Amazon for like 50 bucks. I paid a little less than that. And this is on a nice, clear, they call it plastic vinyl, but insert there. But yeah, really digging what she's putting out. Like I said, heavily influenced by 90s. Especially that early 90s UK sound, which I love. Yeah, so if that sounds interesting to you, I would recommend checking her out. I think she has she has an EP and then this mini LP out. And I think that's it. So, but yeah, really good stuff there. Moving right along, we got Mono. What is the name of this band? Over Mono. Good Lies, kind of electronic album. There's a few tracks on here, at least one for sure that I can remember. That reminds me of Grimes. Has a female singer on it, but just standard black vinyl here. This is on XL Recordings. But yeah, good stuff. I've been getting kind of more into electronic music here of late and kind of experimenting with that, seeing what I've missed out on. So this just came out this year, but yeah, really enjoying this. All right, and I think we're moving into some metal now for the last three. This is currently sitting at number 1 for the year for me. This is Void Ceremony, Treads of the Unknown. Fantastic, fantastic band. Technical metal here on 20 bucks spin. Really enjoying this. I think this is, sadly, this is starting to come apart. I need to glue that. I believe this is just on standard black. It is. So, did not need to take that out of the plastic. But I also have this on CD to spin in the car. And to be quite honest, it's funny that it's currently sitting at number 1. So I listened to it before I bought it, and I remember liking it, and then I got it, and I was kind of disappointed by it for whatever reason. Maybe I just wasn't in the right mood. But then I've spun it several more times here, and it's like each time I listen to it more and more, I'm like, holy crap, this is really good. So yeah, Void Ceremony, their newest album. Pick it up if that sounds interesting to you, or give it a listen. This came out last year. This is Riot, I think is how you say that. Oh, God. Yeah, this is Profound Mortality. Yeah. Great album here. I know they have a female singer here at times. I'm not sure if she does the screams as well. I'd have to look that up, but man, this is really good. Split black and kind of a Halloween theme there. Black and orange vinyl, but man, very good stuff. This thing is, my main complaint with this album is that it is over way too quick, which only has like 8 songs on it, so I don't even know if it's a full album. It might just be considered an EP. But yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing what these guys put out in the future. I just found them on Bandcamp and thought I'd give them a whirl. But like I said, really good stuff in my opinion. Check them out. Like I said, some have heard like slower stuff where she's just singing. I mean, it has kind of like a doomy feel to it, but very reminiscent of like Chelsea Wolfe. Not exactly, but that's what it reminds me the most of in parts. So, very good stuff. So yeah, if you're a Chelsea Wolfe fan, I would say check that out. And last but not least, we do have the newest Veil of Maya. Probably not my favorite album of theirs, but this is still very good. There is that. Comes with that nice obi on it. And then gatefold there. Very cool. Yeah, if you know Veil of Maya, the cleans on this aren't my nice blue. Aren't my favorite. Back in the day, they didn't really have any cleans until I believe Matriarch. And that album was really good as well. But yeah, the singles didn't grab me immediately, so I was kind of on the fence about purchasing this. But then I was like, man, it's Veil of Maya. They were one of the bands that really got me into metal back in the day, so I thought, yeah, I'll pick this up, and I'm glad I did. I have been enjoying this quite a bit, so, and really nice packaging. Sumerian Records, love that artwork, very cool. So anyway, yeah, it's just a short little video here. I don't want to take up too much time from anybody, but I thought I'd pop in and show what I've picked up here recently. But anyway, yeah, there you go. So I'll probably be back here soon with some more videos at some point. Some recent finds, some recent spins. We'll we'll see what the future holds. So anyway, until then, guys, I hope you're all doing well and happy spinning. All right.